Cousins off ball, makes the play. It's Stahl. Eric Stahl's pass comes out to Montour. Lomberg got knocked down by Smith. Those two battle in front. The puck blocked. Cousins shoots. That one's blocked, and Blackwood able to make his stop on Stahl as he stretched out to his right.
Well, I think that was his right knee that went in first.
Here's a chance for Tatar. Tatar slows up and shoots. Save me. Rebound to Hischier and stopped by Bobrovsky. Cousins will shoot it in behind Blackwood. Hamilton steers it around the board. Cousins now. Stahl found himself a chance to walk to the front, and he did. Then the rebound try from Cousins. In and out of the glove of Blackwood, and they score! It's Eric Stahl who got the initial scoring chance. He follows it up and puts the rebound home.
We're talking about two teams that are in the top three in shot attempt, and we're seeing that example here in this game. But Stahl told us this morning that he's starting to feel better and better and better, and his legs are catching up. Didn't play last year except for, 8 games in the Olympics, and there he goes right to the net right there and jams this home. You see the goaltender, Jennifer, he lost his goalie stick, and he can't find it from our AT&T 5G net cam.
But great awareness by Stahl. Right on his previous shift, he had a good look down low on the one side of the post.
Mentioned no Graves here for the moment. We've got a penalty upcoming here.
In the back of the play, it's Halla.
Now it's developed into gloves off with Lundell and Halla.
That's been a great start to this hockey game, as expected from that injury a couple of days ago to Barkov on the faceoff in the waning seconds of the first period. And good battle there. Great battle in front of me on that line change. Happy with the lack of response in that game.
And the Devils score on the power play. It only took 5 seconds off the draw, and it's Jesper Bratt, and it's a tie game.
And that's the way to respond. What a play that was.
What a play, and Bratt has been relatively quiet for the last 5 games.
Good play back there by Bratt, and now you've got open space right here, and Bratt's going to open up on the left-hand side, and this is a perfect shot. I mean, Bobrovsky, as I mentioned, Jennifer, he's great laterally getting across, and this just got inside his skate blade and the post on the short side.
But look at Bratt adjust his body right on his left knee and just getting down to make sure he's got great body position.
Florida Panthers are one of the best teams at closing gaps and holding lines, and the red line's one of them.
2-on-1, Reinhardt shoots, and it's off Blackwood and wide, and Brendan Smith finished his check. Sam Reinhardt, who's got goals in 4 straight, has a chance here with the puck digging around, and Denisenko pushed it past the net. Blackwood's lost his stick. Got it off, got the Devils the change they needed as well as Bennett comes back in. Verhaeghe, middle of the ice, Ekblad all alone! And Blackwood made the save. Rebound out high for Verhaeghe. Knocked down in front, Verhaeghe couldn't grab it again. Damon Severson's pass. Dawson Mercer, and it taken from him, and it's Tkachuk. He's got Cousins along with him. Matthew Tkachuk driving, shooting, and a save from Blackwood. It's Tatar driving wide. He'll leave it for Bratt. Jesper Bratt gets set up. And a pass to the line, and Severson actually pulled that one out of the zone himself. And then he gave it away. Here's a chance shorthanded to skate off ice. Reinhardt to Bennett, and a save made, and the rebound blocked in front. Severson walking the line. Bumped out from Mercer. The shot sails wide.
I think that went off the knob of the goaltender's stick.
I know, just chip it into the corner. This Panthers team playing without Radko Gudas, without Alexander Barkov, and they still haven't had a game from Anthony Duclair yet this season. And a nice little between the legs move by Bohlquist turned into a backhand shot on goal.
Great skating by Bohlquist. I mean, he just basically got her going right down the line. Knew he might get drilled into the boards, but still fought through it and got it deep for a change. That's a frustrating power play for the Florida Panthers.
Bennett with the spin, Lewis to right, and scores! In the dying seconds of the power play. What a nice job to get that puck over. And a shot by Lewis to right gives the Panthers a lead.
The ice onto the bench, frustrated beside me. And then Bennett jumps on the ice, makes a great play to himself, and Luosterainen with a nice wrist shot right there that beats the goaltender to the stick side, just inside the boards.
You got to appreciate that effort by Bennett on the entry. Off the boards, little spin, makes the pass, makes the play. Got 3 Devils within the stick length, still makes the feet across.
One got through Cousins. McLeod's pass went between all his teammates, and now Stahl touched in front. Lomberg backhand, and it's Blackwood who made the save.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely stuns this crowd with this movement right here. And you see another turnover by the Devils. They're getting sloppy with their puck management, but their goaltender bails them out with that great save right there. Good skate work by Lomberg, huh?
Stahl to Cousins and Lomberg.
Hard to imagine when he took over what would transpire, but a guy who was an assistant coach at the beginning of the year was a Jack Adams finalist by the end of it.
Yep.
Here's a turnover. Bratt has Hughes to the net. Jesper Bratt shoots, scores! Jesper Bratt with a game-tying goal here in the third period.
Well, just talking about the way that the Devils had managed the puck and they were turning it over. Well, they take advantage of one now. Here's Montour, goes to play it on the backhander. As he does so, all the Panthers are going north, and here's the play of the wrist shot on the wing. And Bobrovsky has been so tight all game long. This one actually gets under the glove, over the pad, and under the elbow right there. As you see the glove positioning, I mean, it looked like he had everything sealed, but that is just barely over the pad and under the glove.
Has never had 3. Here's Hischier from his knees. Tatar driving. Hischier to the net. Tatar with a chance. Zetterlund couldn't get it on goal. Sharangovich has Wood up the left side. Comes right side for McLeod. McLeod wide around the net. Michael McLeod feeds the point for Siegenthaler. Drag, shoot, tip, score! Yegor Sharangovich got a piece of it on the way by, and the New Jersey Devils have taken a 3-2 lead.
I could hear them clearly. And once this gets back by McLeod, who does a nice job, they do go for the stick. And Sharangovich with some good hand-eye coordination. It goes right off the white tape of his blade. You can see the mark. And an impossible save for the goaltender to make as that changes directions and goes against the grain to the stick side.
And there's a lot of coverage there, right? You've got to make sure that you are working hard to make sure that your stick's an option. Great focus there.
Puck came to Cousins. Louis Doreen in front. They tried to feed him. Came to Montour. Now Mahura. Mahura snaps a shot. The tip in front. The save. And another one from Blackwood on the turnaround try from Lundell.
Some kind of pain right here. Mahura, the defenseman, lets this one rip. Good redirection right there. That's Lundell fighting for.
Louis Doreen blew a tire. Paula got on that puck, sent it to the line, kept by Mahura. Now it's Ekblad. Ekblad shot off a skate. Mahura winds up and shoots. That was tipped, and Blackwood able to reach down, make the save, and hang on for the whistle. As Hischier was able to get down the ice in a hurry. Ekblad moves it. Hischier regains control. He got popped down from behind by Ekblad. A steal and a goal for New Jersey as Thomas Tatar makes it 4-2.
They wanted to. And this is what a little too casual in your zone, right? You know the Devils are coming in, and Tatar finishes that one off to get the insurance that they needed for this one.
And the New Jersey Devils, their 6-game skid comes to an end with a 4-2 win tonight. And a tough game in Florida as they come from behind in the third period to win it.